Hey everybody! I am Yvonne Williams with Back to Earth Creations, and in today's live stream we are gearing up for the Memphis Comic and Fantasy Con in Memphis. Actually in Graceland, the guest house at Graceland is where the convention is going to be held. Sounds probably going to be iffy today. Hey Sabrina, because we have the heater just roaring. It is cold, you guys. And we roaring. It is cold, you guys. And we live in a drafty house. And of course the air's like super dry. Hey me Robin. Hey Sabrina. Pretty kitty. Callie. Callie's here hanging out with me today. Hey Laura. Hey Anjanette. Do you want in the jacket? She likes going in the jacket. Also the white balance is not the best today. So my face is glowing. That's nice. Maybe if we pull it in. Yeah. Ah, hey, Avion. Hey, Avion. Hey, Terry. We're doing great today. Randy's upstairs getting clothes on. He's been running around in basically his pajamas all morning, and he was like, I guess I should put clothes on. And I'm like, I guess. She is a clean kitty, for sure. She's doing much better. Hey Ulrich in Germany. But yeah, you can kind of see we have a little bit of mail to open today, but we also, I feel like that scene in Beetlejuice, whenever they lay out the wedding clothes and like summon the ghosts, I feel like I'm summoning a cosplayer because I have this costume just like laid out all along this table. Hey Andrea. Oh, we had anywhere between, depending on where I measured, 4 to 6 inches of snow outside. Oh, little kitty, come here. Let's be friends. Nope, we're right here, Kira. Christy says, hey, Vaughn. Oh, I missed it. Oh, is it cold in Minnesota, too? She's doing pretty well. She is scheduled to be spayed on November 27th, but she has her, she's been vaccinated, and she doesn't have rabies, she doesn't have feline leukemia, she doesn't have anything like that, so that's really good. She's such a sweetie though, you guys. We've got our car rental reserved, and we'll be on the road to Memphis Thursday morning. You'll actually be getting there before we do, Thursday afternoon. Today we're going to be doing some mail opening. Hey, Sarah! And working on this costume for the American Fantasy Con. This is Claudia. She's just in my jacket. Nope, no babies. The vet says she's just chubby. I do a good job if I can fatten up a stray. Yeah, for reals. Yep, costumes. So I'm gonna start with here in Missouri. Holly. I'm actually gonna, y'all, she's too cute. I can't even handle how adorable this cat is. She is just chilling in my jacket, and by my jacket I mean Randy's jacket. Kitty taco.
We took all of our Patreon packages.
Yeah, good news, Patreon shipped out this morning. Randy, I can't handle it. She's too cute. I have to eat her head.
Eat her head.
We'll eat her head.
It's the only one she's got.
You guys, what am I gonna do with this adorable cat? Like, I'm not getting any work done for days because she is so cute and she loves snuggling.
Don't blame it on the cat.
I need scissors. 5 strays in your backyard. Goodness. Oh no, I don't know what we could be doing about the lag though.
I need scissors.
Ooh, oh my gosh. Holly, I'm not seeing a note. Yeah, right, Andrea? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna take everything. More Holly's jewelry. She has great jewelry. Yeah, she does. Ice spice. Okay. I'm looking for a note though. Oh my gosh. Holly, where do you even find this stuff? Yeah. Oh, is everybody having really bad lag today? I mean, let's keep in mind it is going to space, and Callie's cuteness probably overloading the internet. How's the newly daddy doing? What? Do you mean Randy? He loves Callie. Okay. Oh man, there's a bunch of stuff here. I'm gonna get this. No note yet though. Not that I could find. Yeah? Do you want out? And Z's still wearing his lampshade. And Randy back there is moderating for me. Right, Tanya? That has a pocket in the front that unzips to carry your pet. I've seen that. And up until Callie, I was like, Ember, like, I would never be able to use that. But now I'm like... Oh. This says, oh my gosh, Joan Rivers silver with faceted green peridot leatherback earrings. Wow, those are beautiful. Oh my gosh, Callie, look. She's asleep. Y'all look. Made it to another stream. Hey, Star. I'm gonna pop these earrings in real quick. These are beautiful. Do, 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 do. And I love that they're open back. That way the light can go through them. So how have you guys been doing? Like, I hope y'all had a fantastic weekend. I feel like I was not very active online all weekend, but we got Patreon. Oh my god, love that.
It took a minute.
Yeah, Patreon took like 3 days. And oh, and they're a good weight too. I love the leatherback ones. They stay in. Ah!
Rearranged my house, still not finished.
Oh no, love yourself. Every time I read your screen name, by the way, I think of this. Randy and I watch a lot of like GIFs with sound, which are basically like vines, kind of, or like clips of videos. Hey, Bluebell, and it's like there's this naked man who's just wearing a sign that says love.
And he's got a rubber chicken.
And is he hitting the sign or a trash can lid?
No,
With the rubber chicken.
He's just shaking the rubber chicken.
He's just shaking a rubber chicken going, love yourself, respect yourself. And I'm like, yes, brother. Like, I would hang with that dude. So that makes me extra happy every time I read your birth name. Chat voting is a thankless job sometimes. Yeah, it is a thankless job. Named Sourpuss. Ah, Patricia, that's cute. Okay, and then yeah, this is gotta open something. Love on the cat. Jade beads. Oh no, they're natural green peridot faceted loose beads. Check that out. That is so cool. Somebody discovered my birthstone. Blingy attitude. It's just like mine. Propels. My left brain works faster than my hands, so nothing ever gets finished. Oh no, though. Hey Natalie. Hey Daniel. We are opening some mail right now. I'm opening some stuff for my friend Holly, and I'm hoping I find a note, because otherwise it's just some seriously sweet loot with no note. A finger ring? Oh my gosh, okay. This is super pretty too.
Did we ever
Look at
finish
that.
London Girls thing?
No, I had made a bracelet and I completely misunderstood and made it out of gold instead of silver. And I need more bracelet bases. My hands are really swollen today, but I think that's gorgeous. Ah. Okay. And then she got me a V, I think for Vaughn. Watching the live stream lag in the background. Weird for Randy, right? Is Diamond April? I think so. April, I don't know. It depends on what list you're looking at, really. I can't remember if April is Pearl. Mother of pearl. Oh, a hair stick. Oh, or a shaw pin. That is gorgeous.
It is weird because like I do something and then I turn back here and then it's like a good solid 45 seconds before I see myself do the thing.
And then this, it's more of Holly's work. I don't know if Holly has a company name or anything like that. I just know she does really great work. Oh, Kelly, what are you doing? Y'all see her? She kills me.
What's she doing?
She's playing with the necklace. Which is beautiful, by the way, and cat-proof, apparently. Ooh, okay. Wait, hey, that's mine. I think they're little, okay, they're barefoot sandals. You put it around your ankle and then your toe. Oh, that's cute. It's cold in the house, so I'm not putting it on right now, though. Though it might be a hand flower. I'm not certain. What does the tag say? Hippie sandals. Ah, right on. Hey, stop that. Stop that. Stop that. So it's become, instead of Craftroom Hangout, it's just Vaughn playing with her kitten time. Brad says, Randy, do you ever get jealous of all the stuff sent to Vaughn?
No.
He said no. You're so cute. Stop that. You guys, I'm in love with this kitty. Hey. So you don't get jealous. You get stuff sent to you as well, though.
Yeah, on occasion.
No, I have to keep this away from the cat, but
Like, 1 year
look
I
at
got a
this
set of Dragon Balls for my birthday.
yeah, he did. Hey, stop that. You stinker. It's a beautiful peacock. Oh no, Caitlin's in the ER and nobody cares? I'm sorry. Right on, Anita. And then, I'm not going to open these right this second, but she got me 2 separate kinds of ice resin glass glitter and inclusions. This will be amazing. Oh, you little stinky stinker. Okay, 2 more boxes from Holly. And then I have a package here from Travis. I think that's Pool Pro. Are you here, Travis?
I am not Nightbot.
Randy programs the Nightbot. He tells it what to say, and then the Nightbot just says it because it's magic. Magic computer stuff. Rhino is dealing with something right now. Get better, guys. Right? Yo, concussion. Oh my gosh, this cat's all right. She's in my, like, jacket pouch. Oh, Holly. Oh my gosh. I think she went on a peridot kick, you guys. But look at how beautiful that is. And I'm suspicious that she made it with those same beads that she sent me. Ooh. How's Bossy Ember feeling about the new kitten? We actually have a picture that sums up and then a beautiful bracelet to go along with it.
Where's your phone?
It's right here behind me. I'm going to be wearing this whole set this weekend, Holly, at the Memphis Comic Fantasy Con.
Those are actually going to look really great with what you've got going.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. What am I looking for? But yeah, Ember is not happy about the new cat. This is actually her face last night. If you can see. That's how happy Ember is about the new cat. And to emphasize, not at all. She is not at all happy. And this is the first time that, like, Ember's always been the one on the receiving end of, like, a cat being a bully. And now Ember's the one bullying Callie. Who was literally just chilled in my... Yeah, do you want to say hi to the camera? Say, boop, I'm a kitty. Say hello, crazy cat lady. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I'm I am head over heels for Callie. Cause Ember won't snuggle me like this. Like Ember will only snuggle if there's like a pillow in between us. She's like, "Don't touch my body. Like touch me, but don't touch me." I'm like, "Okay, Ember, just let me love you." Maybe this has the note in it? Oh, a henna kit. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Holly. And I'm going to open up the one from Travis.
No.
No note. How do I open this? Callie, do you love? You're a pretty cat. Sorry. Maybe in a few weeks they are in love. Yeah, they're getting to where, like, they'll stand closer to each other.
Well, we took Callie to the vet.
Yeah.
And she had a rough day.
Super rough day. Gave her 2 baths.
So she was just like curled up asleep. And Ember actually came over and like sniffed her and whatnot. But then I think she woke up, so she was like, no, and left.
Yeah, Ember's only nice to Callie when Callie's asleep. I'm sorry, Caitlin. I hope you get better. Oh my gosh. Okay, it doesn't say whether or not I can read it online. Yep, Pool Pro Secrets. It says, Yvonne, enclosed are 10 tripod phone holders. This is the least I can do to show you the utmost appreciation for giving my life and my significant other's life rejuvenation. At a time in our life when we couldn't see a way out of the abyss, we found ourselves in your informative, motivational, carefree, love-filled videos. Gave us a new lease on life. My better half and I would like to thank you and, of course, Randy, for touching our lives in such a profound way that words could never describe. We are now pursuing our dream of running our own business and enjoying our lives to the fullest.
Fantastic.
With sincere thanks, Travis and Carolyn. Oh my gosh, you guys. Like, this is amazing. Thank you so much. And I hope good luck. Like, good luck in everything that y'all do. Andrea asks, like, Travis and Carolyn, like, thank you. This is gonna make a huge difference because y'all were seeing the camera like popping out of the thing. Andrea asks, do you find it easier to do your hair now that you have the crochet in your hair? It seems like a blessing for people who don't want to take a bunch of time. It's about the same amount of time. Like last night I washed my hair, but since it's cold, I separated the dreads out and just washed the front half of the free hair. That way I can like get my scalp clean. So it's a little bit more of a hassle in the shower instead of just getting my head wet, washing everything and rinsing it. But for styling, it makes me feel like with the same amount of effort as to put in a bun, I'm able to have it look like I did more effort, I think, and it makes me happy. So probably a little bit more work, but once you get used to it, it's fine. And I really like it. I watch your videos constantly. I'm having a hard time rapping though, trying to learn by myself. Won't give up. Keep at it, Lynn. It's practice, practice, practice for sure. Like, so much practice. I've not forgot about you. I still have your gift. Oh, Anita. Oh, never had to worry about breaking another phone holder, at least. Right on. This extra dread poof at the top is kind of like Peacock Feathers. It is. Like, it makes me feel fabulous. I just wear a snood. Never had a bad hair day again. Right? Aw, Sarah. I gotta get a cat skin. Meow. I'm going to leave this stuff sitting right here. I don't know. She's heavy and it's hurting my back. Like, no, it is. She's
7 pounds.
well. I think she gained weight since the vet. Look at this little bean, you guys. This little squished bean booger face. You can have the jacket though. I don't want you to get cold. All right, up and out.
She's like, no.
She's like, no, I don't want to get out of the lab. You gotta get out of my jacket, Callie. There you are. That's a good girl. Okay. Oh, crazy cat ladies unite! Woo! For sure. Oh God, she's so cute. Okay, I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna, oh, too late for that, but.
Will you be doing any Christmas themed items or tutorials?
I don't know yet. I think we will be doing some, what's up?
The cat is 22 pounds. He's a monster.
That's a big old kitty. Oh my gosh, this is so neat. These were lovely gifts today, you guys. I know, right? Right, Brad? Embarrassing. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till the weather warms up a bit. Way of doing that, I really do. Also, we're working on another headdress for MCFC. And I wanted to make something that would be a little bit more masculine, so it's not covered in flowers. But this is an example of what the Cricut can do, cut out of a very thin leather. And then it's all been plasti dipped, and I'm going to be going through and doing the dry brushing to bring out the highlights. But we did the plasti dipped base. So, hey Sage! Well, I'm glad you were able to make it to the live stream. Sorry, she killed the cat toy earlier, so there's little feather specks floating around everywhere. But yeah, as soon as I get this tidied up, I'm going to go pop these into the drawer. Thank you so much, Travis. Oh my gosh. Like, I really cannot thank you enough for these. I have a whole drawer for them, honey, over in the other room. Do you want to just put in that one? Same as what we use. They're perfect. Okay, that's probably been the biggest thing since rearranging the craft room, has been just staying on top of tidying it up. And so long as we work very hard to keep it tidied, it stays pretty well tidied.
You have a request to do a video using the Cricut.
I will be doing a video using the Cricut, which in my head, not gonna lie, I'm still saying Cricut every time. But it's taking all of my willpower to not say Cricut every time. Right on, Bettina. Oh, the cat killed, we had a little feather cat toy, and she had killed one of the feathers on it. So there's little bits of like feather floating through the house. Yes, enabling, craft enabling. Also, let me get a slurp of this coffee. Yep, that is good stuff. And I'm making really good use of the coffee warmer. Right, Sarah? Woo! Right on. Okay, well, it's good to know I'm not alone on that. Need my chair. Okay. Oh my God, Randy, she's looking appalled. Do you see her looking appalled?
That's what cats do.
I know, but it's so cute when she does it. Yeah, Randy's getting pretty tired of like every 30 seconds me being like, look at the cat, look at the cat. And he's like, what? And I'm like, she's so cute. And he's like, yes, just like 30 seconds ago. Because he'll be busy playing his game and like in the middle of something. He'd be like, Randy, look. Well, that's always whenever I bother you about it, though. Is like 100%. Like you could be sitting there waiting patiently for me to give you instructions for something. And then as soon as you start something, I desperately need your attention right that moment. I want to thank you for encouraging my behavior. Knuckle bump, blue belt.
Don't punch the camera.
I didn't punch it. That was a knuckle bump. Okay, so for the most part, the Cricut's doing exactly what we want it to. Judith asks, do you work with stone cabochons? I do, though not as much here lately. I haven't really allotted the funds for restocking my cabochon collection. I've been focusing on a lot of polymer clay caps. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the costume that I'm working on that we've used the Cricut quite successfully for, you can see all of these leaves we've been cutting out. It's working really well on thin veg tanned, and by thin, I mean thin. Like
1 to 2 ounce?
It cuts perfectly on the 1 to 2 ounce. So here's a little scale that if you can see, 2 ounce is quite thin. And then, but we get into the 4 ounce range. This one's a 3 ounce and it won't quite cut through it, but it'll do the lines, like it'll cut like halfway, and then I can go through with a craft knife and pretty easily cut through the rest of it. The hiccups that we're running into with the Cricut are on the garment leathers. If it's towards the belly of the hide, it's way too stretchy.
Well, the Cricut we have is a Cricut maker.
Right, the Cricut we have is a Cricut maker. They do have Cricuts that are just die cutters. The ones that are basically a printer but with the blade instead of an ink head are amazing. Like that's what I've been doing all of our little leaves and stuff out of. I did the entire base for this one, which as soon as I really get fine-tuned and tweaked, I'm going to be putting up my templates that I use for the Cricut, like the file, in my digital download file on Patreon, as well as for sale on Etsy. They'll probably do it as like bundles or something. But on the stretchier garment leather,
we did get the deep cut blade.
We did get the deep cut blade. I need to upgrade from, I want to use the super strong mat. SVGs, which I don't know what that means. Just what I keep reading, and I'm like, I need to figure out how to do that. But it's also, I may just have it saved and then be like, you'll use this, but like upload it as the image to make into the file. So we'll figure something out.
You haven't used a tumbler for your gemstones.
Not for tumbling gemstones, but I do have a rotary tumbler that we clean up our chainmail with. We just never really used it for gemstones. Single vector graphic. Ooh, Laura, you're so smart. I've been using the light grip mat, and you can see it's quite gunky right now. I was trying to use the transfer paper, but I burnt through like a $15 roll of that in like 5 minutes, and I was like, I cannot. So I found out that just with a lot of dish soap and just a regular open cell foam sponge, just wash it, rinse it, and then let it dry, and it's good as new again. Like I don't have a scraper or anything, but I'm going to be investing in quite a few different strong grip mats specifically for leather. They don't pixelate when you expand them. Right on. That's really good to know. I'm so glad that to learn from you guys. I love this chair. I had to learn too for your Cricut. I'm really looking forward to hanging out this weekend, Laura, like for Rizzles. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to get a different angle of the costume because, like I said earlier, I really do feel like I was summoning a cosplayer. The way like in Beetlejuice, whenever they're summoning the ghosts and they lay out the wedding clothes. But all of these leaves. Do what?
You just need a book.
Yeah, just
cosplay for the recently crafty.
But so the leg armor, we've got all the pieces cut out, the essential cat. So I've gone through and I've done all the tooling on everything, but I'm going to be answering some of y'all's questions and hanging out while I cut out the pieces that I think our blade might be dull too. And that's why it's starting to not cut through stuff that I'm like, I really thought this would have been fine. But I don't know, so we may need to change out blades. So there's another, boom, $17. Ugh, kills me. You can buy Krylon tacky spray and respray the mats to make them sticky again too. Right on.
Very good to know.
Well, it's a lot of it is it'll just get crud on it. But the mats themselves, because of the surface texture, if you just wash it, then it's very, very, very sticky again. So
Yeah, Bluebell, it's
I love that.
it's
Would be awesome.
machine.
It is a very this one was like 400, and that's before we bought any of the other stuff. But it's a business expense. It was the birthday or Christmas present for the business. Though I guess technically it was our 10-year anniversary of the business.
I thought we started in September.
Of 2008?
Yeah.
That's a late birthday present for the business. But yeah, so I'm gonna get transferred over to a different tripod. I absolutely love my pegboard too, by the way. Ooh, and I got a really pretty piece of art at the War Eagle Craft Fair with Lauren, but I really loved it. It's beautiful. And that's Randy and I when we were babies. Well, we were in high school, but basically.
Far more responsible then.
Yeah. But looking back, we were just wee critters.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, 10 years for the business. Randy and I have been together for 13. It'll be 14 in February. So we did not expect that.
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, the garment leather. I had Randy go through and just outline a piece that we did have going.
Manny, you missed about half.
Right? But this one, it was cutting just fine, and you can see it gets hung up on the tips. And I think like it handles curves beautifully, but it's whenever we do a sharp directional change that the Cricut gets like chopped up. And I was trying to figure out how to do like lines. Like if I could have it to where it just does the line, gets here, lifts out, comes over, goes back in, and then that way all I have to do is come in and like cut out, with a craft knife. But I don't know, I tried to figure that out, and I'm not good at computers. It seemed like it should have been simple, and then it wasn't, and it makes my spine just feel like it wants to curl up backwards. Like, if that makes sense. Like,
I bought my first resin kit. I'm nervous. Should I be nervous?
I don't know. I can't tell you not to be nervous with having purchased your first resin kit, because that's normal. The crafty butterflies are normal. But I would recommend pick a project, watch a bunch of tutorials or read a bunch of, blogs and stuff on how to do said project. And then very carefully follow the directions and just do it, because you got to jump in and do it, because otherwise it's just going to sit on your shelf for just about ever.
People are saying it's likely a dull blade.
Okay. Yeah. We've got the extra blades, so we'll swap them out and see.
Get glitter from the Dollar Tree for your resin.
That'd be a good idea. I don't know, for the longest time in my crafty journey, I've just straight up tried to avoid glitter altogether.
Really?
What?
On the Cricut, you can use the score line on the software to make lines.
Like a solid line that it'll cut like all the way through?
Because we were trying to figure that out for like a
Yeah. Because if it's that simple, I'm kind of frustrated at myself. So that's about how it goes, though. But yeah, so it'll cut, a bit. And then I still have to go through on some of them, on the thicker leather especially.
Yeah, a solid line.
Well, I'll be darned. Okay. Well, shoot.
I haven't done any resin projects since 1976. I'm pretty sure they've improved.
Quite possibly. Dun, dun. Ba-da-dun, dun, 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 dun.
And they're saying use the image in paint and then erase the bits you don't want cut. I think we tried that.
We did that, and it kept like the line instead of just cutting, chunk, chunk, like cutting a line, it would try to go like around the line and like cut it out. And I'm like, eh. Do you have that card still that we made in the first project? Is it buried in your pile?
Probably.
Yeah. Naughty Randy. Eat. Yeah, so this is what the first project we did was. Because it was like, just came with the program, and it keeps trying to do lines like that instead of, I need to figure out how do I get it to just do a line like this. Is that just a score line? Score line was where it just kind of lightly cut into the paper and come in and get a nice clean fold on it. Christy says I just did my... Huh. Well, I guess we'll have to do that then. That would be so nice. But I still have quite a bit of learning to do, I think, machine before I do any tutorials.
Just run the live stream. What are you working on?
Today I'm working on hand cutting out some maple leaves for a big costume that we are debuting at the Memphis Comic and Fantasy Con that Randy and I are actually guests. Our guest artists and educators, I think, is the angle the organizer wanted to promote us at. So I'm excited to be teaching some hands-on wire wrapping, chainmail, and leatherworking classes. And yeah, sorry guys, it's going to space.
Is there a giveaway today?
Surely so. Could you help me out with the giveaway? Yeah, we'll be having the giveaway in like maybe 10 minutes. I'll be giving away a cabochon.
So
if you haven't yet, go ahead and go comment on Thursday's live stream, this past Thursday. And that'll put your name in the hat for today's giveaway. Thank you for reminding me. I get caught up in a project and just slips my mind. I had a really nice like ergonomic craft knife holder and I can't find it like at all. And I'm also missing like a few other tools and things, and so I don't know what past Vaughn did rearranging the house, but I'm missing some of my stuff and I want it back. Hey Eric. Jim. Jim. Oh, yeah, the kitty loves rotting my brain.
Only 49 commenters.
What? Yeah. Well, I haven't really been, pushing the giveaways very much. The nice thing about whenever you map on a leather leaf is it's a leaf, it doesn't matter.
What size chain do you use for extenders on your chain?
Typically on the chains themselves, we use about a 2 to 3 millimeter, and for the extender chain, I usually use about a 4 millimeter chain. Because I like the way that it lays. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. And that's the internal diameter. And I usually use chain that's out of a 20 gauge metal. Yeah, we're keeping the cat, Carrie. Yeah. So there's a leaf. And it is so much faster to, by like a million, faux show stay. So. Yeah, so but this is really like stretchy and squishy. I'd almost say gooey is a good term for this garment leather.
Yeah?
What's up?
Do you get the leather before cutting it?
What? Um, leather wet before cutting it. I don't because leather gets very pliable whenever it's wet. The veg tan does at least, and at least on the Cricut, or any time that I'm cutting, and it's like I want them to be matching other things. The last thing I want is for the leather to stretch and distort. So I usually like will cut and then wet it to to do the tooling or molding or sculpting or anything like that. That is to be able to craft a new internet provider. Like around here to get the up of internet from just for internet.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no way I can't justify it, even as a professional, not with how wildly things can fluctuate. So that my lives are laggy, but I just can't afford it. Chili is my favorite. Ooh, chili is really good. Buffering and echoing? Oh no. Oh, did the video freeze? No, I'm still here. The worm. And actually, guys, I mean, we are streaming off of our phone because the house it won't. That's what y'all are hearing is that's our furnace going. It is cold. Is a type of leather used in tooling and it's usually not stained. Yeah, this is vegetable tanned leather. It has I can never remember which is which. It has a flesh side and a grain side. Hey Sam, oh I'm so glad it arrived. I was sneaking around in Lauren's live stream the other day and I know that you're moving, and I was like, oh no, I hope her package arrives. Right on, Bluebell. Yeah, that's a great way of going about it. I like getting garment leathers and stuff that way, but for veg tanned, I like just going straight to tandy leather and getting a whole side, just because I need it in its raw form. But man, there is nothing quite like getting a full leather trench coat from Goodwill or somewhere for like $5 and being able to salvage it into like a bunch of stuff. Mercy, I love how autocorrect made Cricut crackhead, but of course the coupon excluded the Cricut. No, was anything. Yeah, that's the hang up about those coupons. So we bid it. It's a tax write off. Do what? What's that?
50% off a coupon so you can buy your crackheads.
Oh boy, I can get my crackheads for half off today.
Nope.
A leather bound book. Oh, love, that'd be so cool. In all of my work. Actually, what I've been doing is I dome resin over the surface of the cabochons that I make. And I really like the effect that it has. So yeah, quite a bit is going into the going into this costume, at least as far as just hand cutting. The Cricut did take out a lot of the work, but
Christmas ornaments.
That's a really good idea.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Oh, Randy, I just remembered what we were supposed to do today.
What?
We were going to post the poll for... Yeah, can you help me out with that?
Yes. Maybe after the live stream?
Yes, okay. But I am going to announce it. Is that okay?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. It's not up yet, you guys, because I literally just remembered. But Randy and I'm actually going to get this flipped around so I can talk to you guys face to face. Hello. Trinity, that's actually a really good question. She says, I'm wondering how wide in general should a man's bracelet be? Usually I make the guy bracelets between like 1.5 and 2 inches wide, but that's so like guys can be anywhere from like very petite, broad, like bulky, probably really hard to be like, yes, this is a man-sized bracelet because it's like I've sold the guys who have more petite wrists than I do, so I'm like, there's no winning. Okay, so we tripod. We released our craft Etsy, and it sold out. Like, and then I was able to get another batch cast and run. That sold out. And so well received today over on Patreon, available to everybody. Any account can vote, whether you're my pledgers or not. Um, and it's going to be what should my next craft along kit be? Should it be wire wrapping, chainmail, poly, or leather? Now, a disclaimer about the leather and polymer clay, they're probably going to be pretty expensive for the craft along kits because those are something that it's like I don't make the polymer clay or the leather in-house. So it's like it'd be more affordable for you to just go to your local craft store and buy the polymer clay and craft alongside with me. And really, Sheila says, can't hear what you're saying, breaking up too bad.
Try refreshing.
Yeah, maybe refresh. I'm doing everything I can over here, which is nothing. I can do nothing to make it better over here for you guys, but I'm doing nothing as hard as I can. Huh. I want to get a kit and do the whole class. Right on, but it's with the chainmail we do make our own rings, and with the wire, we work directly with Parawire, so we're able to get the wire at a good price, and I make the cabs that are in the craft along kits. So if you can hear me, go over to Patreon and vote in the poll.
We'll post
Right
a
on.
link to it
Yeah.
in the video description.
Chainmail jumps up and down for Nicholas Lobster. Oh, you bet. But yeah, gotcha, Garner. Thanks.
Is Yvette going to?
Yvette, are we meeting you in Memphis this weekend? Like, are you coming to MCFC? Sorry, the face. Ooh. Right. Well, Will Spain says maybe post the items needed for the craft along ahead of time so we can look for the items. That is an idea, but it kind of makes it just like a regular video that you got if you let us take you to dinner.
Well,
Possibly.
Zach and Lauren are going to be there.
Yeah,
too.
Zach and Lauren are with us. We certain like my schedule for teaching panels isn't locked down yet, so I don't know when I'm going to be available at all. No, Jim. But the idea behind the craft along kits is you pay like $20 and get everything except for the tools to make the project. So it's not the weather, it's got to be the weather interfering. Gotcha. Okay. But yeah, so we'll get that over on Patreon, baby. At least ideas or anything that I can't vote. Forgot. Well, Kira, you don't have to be a patron. You just have to have a Patreon account to vote. So, yay! Doesn't matter if they take your money. Which is another reason why you're doing the craft along kits, because a lot of people are like, Patreon takes out before my money deposits. So, yeah, Laura, until we were talking to the organizer, and it's they might be able to fit some of our panels in, and one of them needed moved around. So that's why it's not quite until we're at the convention and it's printed and that's what's going on. We don't really we try not to make time commitments around the panels. I already have one on my Amazon wish list with resin mold for the piece neutral. Ah, right on, Christy. That would be perfect. Thank you, Randy. Uh-oh. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Sam.
Boop, boop.
No.
Yeah, if they way to soften. Okay. Sorry, it buffered bad enough, but I think it is the phone.
Maybe.
Cause like it's not smoking yet.
Don't shoot. My phone.
Okay, I'm back. Does this help? Electronics all run on smoke. I know it's because the smoke out of them they stop working. Okay, yeah, that was a really bad free to restart the app. So hopefully this will. Okay. But yeah, we've got a little bit more time. So if you more questions, you can do talk to these kind people for a minute.
Sure. Well, on Vaughn's Patreon, it's the craft along with Vaughn, where you choose what our next craft along with Vaughn.
You too. This is what today. Woo! It's a small version of what comes in the craft along. Trading the spots. Okay, so it went up from 49 commenters to 61. So they changed the buttons. They changed the buttons.
How did they change the button?
Scroll down. Scroll up. Left side. Start now.
This is
wait.
download on our website. This is the same one we normally use, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe the circle start?
Oh. His keyboard, it's super cool. His mouse changes colors too. But yeah, this is what wire from Parawire. I see it's quite a bit cheaper than Rio or Fire and Gems, so I'm worried about the quality. I've used it. It works phenomenally. Like, I liked it pretty well. So the winner is Jessica Meeks. She commented, ooh, thank you for the tip. Well, Jessica, now you have a little bauble to wrap. Or set in leather. No, it's super easy. You just take some leather and stick it through.
2 pieces of leather.
And then, no, just one piece of leather. Fold it in half. Coming off on each side.
Oh, this.
Stop it! But yes, congratulations, Jessica. Send me an email at backtoearthlycreations@yahoo.com with where you would this to be shipped to. And we're having such Diane! She just bought a craft along kit off of Etsy. Go and get it while you can, guys. Present I'm gonna have. Like Misty sent me some great art and glow. Like, ooh. I got the mold off of Amazon, Trinity. But I'm going to let you get, I will see y'all in tomorrow's pre-recorded video. I've had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys today, and I'm pictures with y'all on social media of the costume and everything that we're working on. So until next time, guys, happy crafting. Give yourself a big hug from me. Bye.